going on, you guys? It is Justin back here with another video, and today we are going to be reviewing the 2015 rendition of Krampus. Now, this movie was such a good movie. It kind of gave me Evil Dead vibes in a way. But first off, I'll start out with my rating. We're gonna do a new rating system where it'll be like 1 through 10. So this movie, I'll give it like an 8.5 out of 10. This movie was good, had the scares, it had laughter, had comedy, and it felt like a really fun holiday movie. Obviously not for the kids, but like for the adults, cause it's Krampus. But yeah, this movie is about a family that gets together for Christmas, and obviously, you know, people don't like getting together for Christmas. It sucks. You have to look presentable. You have to act like the people around you are nice, even though sometimes they're not. But that's the case in this movie right here. The family, the mom, I don't know their names. I didn't catch up on them. But if I find their names, I'll put them right there. But we have a mom, a daughter, a son, and a father. Family of 4, basically. The son still believes in Santa Claus, alright? So, the family comes over, which is the aunt, the uncle, the 2 girl cousins, which are twins, then you have the little brother, and then you have another little sister, which is just a baby, and then you have a dog. So, basically what happens is this kid still believes in Santa Claus, the son does. And there's been trouble at home, obviously. The parents aren't getting along. So he writes a letter to Santa saying, you know, like, I wish my parents would get along together, this and that. Well, ultimately, at the dinner table, the cousins find that note and they start reading it. And they sit there and they're like, oh, you know, Santa isn't real, this and that. But to this kid, he is real. Well, this kid gets pissed off, takes the note, rips it up, throws it out the window, and he says, I wish I never knew any of you. I hate all of you. And obviously in this movie, saying that means you didn't just summon Krampus, but he's coming for you. So throughout the movie, weird stuff starts happening. Like, the lights go out, they lose power, there's like weird earthquakes everywhere. It's insane. But the first victim is the daughter. And she's going over to her boyfriend's house because she doesn't want to stay there with the family during Christmas time. Well, the daughter goes out in the horrible snowstorm that's going out. She's told to be back by 4, I think, to spend some time with her cousins. But obviously she doesn't make it back. So what happens is, I believe she gets took by an elf, I think. I forget. But so she's gone. So what happens is the dad and the uncle go out and they start looking for the daughter. And this is where stuff gets fun, alright? So the dad and the uncle are out looking for the daughter. And obviously it's a big snowstorm. And the uncle gets stuck in something. Like, you don't see what it is, but it's like eating the uncle. And when he gets back, he has a big bite mark in his leg. Now the uncle is basically dead. He was dragged under, but the dad on the other side saved him. So when they get back, they're talking about how they want to fight this thing off and everything, and it's just very interesting to see how they do it. Now, moving on, the next victims we have. This is probably my favorite scene in the movie because this is where everything goes batshit crazy. So the cousins go upstairs, they're looking through the stuff, and all of a sudden, there's this big old Jack-in-the-Box. Let's put a picture of him right there. And the cousins encounter him, and the Jack-in-the-Box is one of the cousins whole. It's like, it swallows her. And the dad, well, not the dad, the uncle, is getting attacked by little gingerbread men. And this is where the Evil Dead vibes come in, because it literally feels like an Evil Dead movie. The uncle is getting attacked by gingerbread men, and they have little sharp candy canes that they use to try to throw at him. Now, one of the gingerbread men tried to jump up and stab the uncle, but the dog on that side of the family comes up and he just eats the uncle. So it was hilarious. So that's where most of the comedy comes in, and then obviously they go upstairs and they see the sister's gone. Well, that night they go to sleep, and the other side of the family, the boy cousin, I believe his name is Howie, but Howie sees this gingerbread man on a hook in the fireplace, and you know he's a bigger guy, so he's gonna go for it, right? So he grabs the gingerbread man and he bites out of its head, and all of a sudden this gingerbread man just starts screaming. So obviously that thing was alive, but then Howie gets dragged up the chimney and he's never to be seen again. So continuing on, they're talking about how to get out of this place. They found a snowplow outside. They need to start it up and get it out so that they can get out of their house and possibly to the mall because they think there is a safety shelter there. Well, while they're doing that, oh man, it gets even more crazy. Their grandma starts telling them about Krampus. And she said that when she was little, she said she didn't want a family, she hated her family, this and that. And that's how Krampus came to her, and she holds one of the bells he gave her. So they go outside, and this family, they just get ransacked. It's insane. You got you got that little teddy bear right there. He starts coming out. And then you got like elves and everything. It's insane. But basically this family just gets jumped by Krampus, and until every single family member is gone, until I think the only two left are the little boy and one side of the twins, so the other half of the twins. So what happens is the other half of the twins gets taken away by the elves, and the kid yells at Krampus. He goes, "Hey asshole, I want my family back, I didn't mean anything." So what happens is Krampus gives him a bell, and the next morning the kid wakes up, right? Well, he's thinking everything's good because all of his family's there. But at the end of the movie, you see Krampus grab that snow globe. He has their family in a snow globe now. It's insane. But yeah, I loved this movie a lot. Definitely gave me Evil Dead vibes. Just like Violent Night, I would be watching this movie every single year for Christmas because it is just that good. And I'm hoping they make a sequel to it, this was made back in 2015. It's 2023 now. If they hadn't made a sequel, they probably won't, but who knows? They're making a sequel to Beetlejuice, which came out before I was even alive. So, yeah. 8.5 for me. This movie was so good. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Let me know what you guys think about this movie down in the comments below. And as always, you guys, stay groovy, stay safe, and keep your people safe. And remember, God is good all the time. It has been Justin, and I am out. Peace.